Hey everybody, this is Carl from carlshapty.com here with another tutorial. Today's more of a tutorial just to show you how you can reformat your MacBook Pro or MacBook Air or any real Macintosh laptop or desktop PC. So the other day I had a small problem because I had to reformat my computer, but when I went to the reinstallation menu and I tried to reinstall it, I got this error message saying it can't install because it wouldn't be able to download the additional components for whatever reason. So this was because of the new Maverick OS update. Now, it's a really good update because it comes with a whole bunch of extra features, but it did also cause me quite a few issues because I couldn't actually fix my laptop until this morning. So I've basically just gone to Google and just got a bunch of pictures just to show you actually how you can actually do it. And I'm going to go through this entire stage with you just to show you how I did it, because with this new update I had to go through several different forums until I actually found the right answer. Now, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to need to have a secured internet connection, so that means Wi-Fi or Ethernet cable or whatever. And then you're going to make sure that's completely done, and then you want to turn off your laptop. So you're going to go shut down. Wait till the screen is completely black and no lights on the keyboard, no nothing. And then you want to press the options button and the power key. And you want to hold them for a few seconds, and what's going to happen is you're going to get this white background without the Apple sign in the middle. And you're going to come to this boot screen, which is going to say, would you like to boot into your Macintosh HD, into your recovery, or if you have an external hard drive like I do, it'll say, would you like to boot into your one-touch external hard drive. So the first thing you're going to do is go and click on, you're going to click onto the recovery hard drive. When you do this, you're going to come to this menu here. And this is called the Mac OS X Utilities. Now the first thing you want to do is click the very bottom option called Disk Utility, where it says repair or erase disk using disk utility. And then you're going to come to another menu which looks like this. When you come to this menu, you're going to get first of all, you're going to go and click on the side panel which says Macintosh HD here. So that's also shown here. So that's your Macintosh HD. When you click on Macintosh HD, the hard drive, you're going to get 4 sub-menus. And one of them says First Aid, the other says Erase, Raid, and Restore. You're going to click on Erase, and then you can read through the little steps if you want. So to select the disk at volume in the list on the left, specify the format and the name. If you want to prevent the recovery of the disk, erase data, click Security Options, and then click Erase. So for the format name, just leave it as it is, because that's what I did. And the name, for me, again, it didn't really make a difference. Now, what you want to do is you want to click Erase, and it's going to ask you, are you sure you want to erase, or are you sure you want to format your hard drive? So you want to click yes in this case. And then somewhere over here, you're going to see the availability go up to back to around 150 gig or however large the capacity is. Once this is done, because this only takes a few seconds, you're going to come back to this menu here. Now at this stage, what I did was I turned off my laptop again. So you just go back to your menu, you go back to your start menu, which is there, and you click power off or shut down. And then you're going to wait till that completely turns off. And then what you want to do now is you want to hold option and the power key again until you come to the same boot up menu. And this is where it gets a bit more, this is where the changes start to happen. So you hold option and power key until the bright white screen comes. Let go of the power key, but keep holding the options key. And then when you get your different hard drives, you can let go of the options key as well. Because what you're going to do now is you're going to press the command function, the option button, as well as the letter R. Now when this happens, you're going to get a menu that comes up which has got a globe on top of it, and you're going to get your Wi-Fi codes. or you're going to get the different Wi-Fi networks that are available. So what you want to do here is select your one or whatever is available, whichever one that you would normally use. Type in your password, and when this is done, you're going to get a little load bar or download bar, and it's going to do an online recovery effectively. And this takes about half an hour to do. So you're going to click on the online recovery, and it's going to do it automatically, and then about half an hour to 45 minutes later, you're going to come back to the same menu that was here, the Mac OS X utilities. Now, instead of clicking the disk utility, you don't actually have to do this anymore, purely because you've already erased your disk. So there's actually nothing left on there. So by reformatting it, it won't really serve any purpose. So don't bother doing that. Instead, what you have to do is you can skip all this now, and you can just click on reinstall Mac OS X. When you do this, you're going to come to the OS Mountain Lion reinstallation screen. Click continue, agree to all the license agreements. And now this installation for me took like 19 hours, but that's because I don't have the best internet connection ever. For a MacBook Air, I mean, it can take up to like 1 or 2 hours at a max. It can take, well, it really depends on your internet connection, so make sure you've got a strong internet connection. So once this is downloaded and completely done, you will come back to your initial startup, like when you first opened the MacBook Pro or Mac Air out of the box. So you'll come to your sign into your iCloud, your Apple ID, whatever you want to sync up, etc., etc. But the main thing you need to remember in this for reformatting your computer is first of all wiping out your computer, and then pressing Command, Option, and R to do an online recovery. This is vital, because if you don't do that, then you will get this error constantly, and this error won't appear in the first 40 to 45 minutes. For me, since the download time was like 6 hours, I was expecting it to just be completed in 6 hours, but it didn't. It about 4 hours in, it came up with this error message, so it was just effectively wasted time. So instead of having to go through what I had to go through, if you press Command, Option, and R, when you get to your boot up menu and go through the online recovery stage, it will do everything for you. Then just simply click reinstall, agree to the license agreements, and wait for however long it took. Once that's done, you can reset up your computer, and then it is now completely wiped out from scratch. You can start again and then start to reinstall everything, and that's about it. So if you have any questions about how to reformat your MacBook Pro, your MacBook Air, or any other Macintosh device, just feel free to drop me an email on if you go to my website carlsapti.com, or you can leave me a comment on the comment section down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Thank you very much for listening. This is Carl from carlsapti.com.